This is Fred Ricciani. Check out highlights of my 2012 interview with CBS Big Brother reality TV star turned professional wrestler Jessie Godderz.
He was bullied because even Mr. Pec-tacular was once a young buck, and more like the run of the litter actually is verbatim what my dad once quoted on a TV show that I used to be on. But I was really a small kid. I mean, I weighed probably I wrestled my senior year of high school like 140, 145 pounds. So I weigh like a lot more than that now. So, but when you're in high school, everybody tries to find something to pick at or nag at just because you are different, you know, whether it's the biggest person or it's the smallest person, you know, everybody just kind of like stays and groups themselves together. So as soon as they start just getting malicious with things. But kids are a lot more impressionable at that age, too, so they take things a lot more personal because they don't know any better. They don't know, like, what I know now, like, don't hate me because you hate me, because, you know. But at that age, it's a little bit more of an impressionable mind, you know. So you take things for face value exactly what they are, you know. If you have to wear glasses, you're like, oh, what's wrong with me because I have to wear glasses? Or anything, your hair's too long, your hair's too short, you're too tall, you're too short, you know, you're too big, you're too small, anything, where you came from, just because you came from a different borough around here, you know what I mean? So it's something that you have to deal with. I dealt with it by not necessarily getting in fights or being antagonistic, just knowing and coming in on my own and just knowing that it's not always going to be there. And as soon as you do get done with school, as soon as you do get done with high school, you're never going to see those people again. So you don't need to impress those kind of people. And that's what and that's coming from my dad. So obviously you don't really listen to your parents until after the fact. And it's one of those things like, you might not believe me now, but you'll listen and believe me later. And sure enough, you know, your parents are always right. So
Recent news. You won the OVW tag team titles with Rob Terry. How does it feel to finally get your first taste of gold in pro wrestling?
It's such a whirlwind because you're moving so fast you almost can't wrap your mind around it, if that makes any sense. Like, you're trying to do this and this and this and this and this because that's what I'm like acclimated myself to do, and like that's the norm for me. So with that, like, it's just one of the things. It's like, oh man, I really am the champ. Like I'm accomplishing something else. Like, what's next? You know, so, and being with Rob, like, it's Rob the Freak Terry, for crying out loud. So, and Jessie, Mr. Pec-tacular Godderz, of course. But it's Rob Terry. So it's just, for me, it's a lot of fun. And it's always going to be a lot of fun. And then if and whenever it's not, then we'll go from there. But right now, I'm a triple threat, for God's sakes. I'm a reality TV star. I'm a professional wrestler. And I'm the youngest natural professional bodybuilder in the country, a triple threat. I'm the youngest two-sport pro athlete. Look at where I came from, a small town in Iowa. Don't hate me because you hate me. Fans can find me online at www.mrpec.com or on my Twitter page, which is mrpec_tacular. I'm Mr. Pec-tacular, and you're watching TSE News.